Now, we have ended up in many ways with a situation in which victims who need the International Criminal Court on the one hand, and the court which is established to bring justice to those who have violated them on the other, are now at odds. Certainly in Africa, there's vast dissonance between the two constituencies, and there's good reason for that. A lot of victims believe the court has failed them. The court has not been present for them, has not been supportive of them, and in many countries, victims have paid a heavy price for their belief, their initial belief in and initial support of the court. You see that in a place like Kenya, where many victims disappeared, several were killed mysteriously, died, and several had to be exiled as a result. You also see that in Sudan, in Darfur, where many of them indeed were also exiled. Across vast parts of Africa, victims have paid a huge price for the court and for their support for the court. Now, this dissonance is deepened rather than being alleviated by the tendency to outsource responsibility for fixing it to some technicians, committees of experts, reports, and all of that. That's not the way, in my view, to fix it. I think the way to fix it is from within the court, from the management of the court, from its leadership, from the office of the prosecutor, the registrar, the presidency, showing that they understand the issues rather than running away from taking responsibility for the issues, from recalibrating the way the court handles victims' issues, from avoiding a situation in which the court operates as if these are other people's issues rather than issues for itself and for it to manage. Unless and until that begins to happen, I don't think we are going to begin to see any solutions to the mutual dissonance, the vast dissonance, the chasms that's grown between the court and victim constituencies. And you see that, so at that level of the emotional connection and shared enterprise between victims and the court, it's missing. At the political level of diplomatic and sovereign support for the court, it is missing. And that's why increasingly the court is looking like an orphaned institution without any moorings, without any support, with no one that it can actually hew to for the kind of support that it needs to do its work.